Hi, welcome to a C&O user journey tutorial. Today we're looking at a WordPress site that is using the inFocus template. I will show you how to insert fancy images onto a page. This will fill a page with images that turn into a running slideshow. Here I am on the user journey homepage. I'm going to navigate over to photo page 1, which is where I would like to insert my images. I can see the title of the page and the blank area where I'd like to insert my content. Click on the Edit button on the page or up on the toolbar where it says Edit Page. Either one of those will bring you into the dashboard area where you can insert your content. Up at the top you can see your title of the page. This is always editable. And the blank content area. The Visual tab allows you to enter text and format it and see visually what you'll see on the page. The Text tab is for inserting code or viewing the code of the page. I'm going to be using something that WordPress calls a shortcode. This is a shortcut to inserting a large amount of code that might be necessary for a complicated function such as a slideshow. Make sure your cursor is blinking in this open area and scroll down to where you see the inFocus shortcode generator. Click the down area to view the shortcodes and select Fancy Images. I'm going to put a width of 295 because that's the maximum width to get 3 images across the page. I want my images to be square, so I'll enter a height of 295. These dimensions are always editable later to your own preferences. To start with, I'll choose a number of images. I'm going to choose 3. The image 1 URL is the address of the image that you would like to see first on the page. Click the Upload button. This opens up a navigation window where you can find your images either from your own computer or from the media library in WordPress. I'm going to click Media Library because I have preloaded an image. When I click that tab, I can see my image here. Go over to the right and click on the Show button. You can preview the image, and if this is the one that you would like to use, click on Insert this image. Now you can see the address shows up in the URL bar from the HTTP all the way over to the .jpeg. Next, we look at the title attribute and the alt attribute. These are both optional tags that show up in the code side of your website. If you want your site to be a good solid site that Google can search and make sense out of, you want to fill out as many tags as possible to make your site complete. The alt attribute is the text alternative for the image and can be something very short. If someone is using a screen reader or for some reason can't see the image, this provides the text for the image. The title attribute should be something that's used to complement the alt and can contain a little bit more information. In WordPress, when I hover over the image, the title attribute will show up in a little pop-up box. The caption is also optional. I want a caption to show underneath my photo, so I'm going to go ahead and enter the title there that I want to see on the page. The custom link means that when a user clicks on the image, they'll be taken to the link. You can use this if you want a person to be taken to a different web page or website. I'm going to leave that blank. Then I can move on to the image 2 URL. Select the Upload button. This time I'm going to find my image from my computer. Click on the Browse button. This will bring up my own computer's navigation where I have some files saved on my desktop. I can select the image and open it. You can see my title that appears next to the Browse tag. Make sure to click the Upload button to bring it into the media library. Go ahead and insert the image, and you can see the image to URL has appeared in the bar. I'm going to add my title attribute and my alt attribute. My caption, I want to use the same title, so I'm going to just highlight, use Command C on my Mac, Control C if you're on a PC, and then if I click in the caption, I can use Command V to paste. If you're on a PC, you could use Control C. Again, I'll leave the link blank and move on to image 3. Click the Upload button, navigate into my computer, find my file, open it, click the Upload button, click Insert this image, then add my title and alt tags. This time I'm going to use the same title and alt. It's kind of a simple image, simple title, and I'm going to use the same thing for my caption and leave the custom link blank. The last thing you need to do before doing anything else is click on this blue button to send that shortcode to the editor. When you click on the button, it brings you back up to the top of the page, and you can see that the code has been inserted. On the right, click the Update button to save your information. Then you can click on View Page to see your results. Here I have my photo page with my 3 images. You can see that the captions display below the images, and if I hover over the images, the title tags pop up. I would like to add more images to the page, and there's a couple different ways to do this. I can go back into the edit page and begin all over again with a shortcode and enter 19 images rather than the 3 that I chose. But there is a much easier way to add images, and then you'll know how to add them at any time. Watch for a future user journey tutorial to show you how to add more images to the page. But for now, I want to take a look at what's happened with my shortcode for fancy images. If I click on an image, I get a light box that pops up in the window. The user can navigate using the arrow keys to the right or to the left, navigate through all of the images on the page. They also have a slideshow option at the bottom to automatically scroll through the images. On my large screen, you can see that the images are resizing every time. Let me pause the slideshow to explain that. The images, if you're open on a large monitor, will size to the original size that you uploaded to the media library. For example, this image is 1,000 pixels wide. This image is a vertical image that I uploaded to media library. It is 1,000 pixels tall, and you can see it's shown in its proper dimensions. One of the advantages of the inFocus template is that it can be made responsive to formulate to any size screen, whether it's a tablet, a monitor, or a phone. If you're on a smaller screen, you won't get an image that is 1,000 pixels wide or 1,000 pixels tall. It will size down so that the entire image is shown on the screen. Although it won't show all those pixels, it will show the correct dimensions in the light box. To exit the light box, you can click the X at the bottom of the light box screen, or simply click outside of the light box in the window to return to your page. Thanks for visiting today, and stay tuned for more user journey tutorials.